Welcome, beautiful souls, to Spiritual Signpost, your 5-minute 5 a.m. guidance through the Matrix. I'm Diana, your psychic medium, intuitive reader, and channel for spirit. These readings are timeless, so whenever this message reaches you, it's because your soul is ready to receive something meant for you today. Go ahead, pour yourself a warm cup of tea and join me for the morning guidance through the Matrix. Take a breath, soften your energy, and open your heart as we step into the astrology, the frequencies, and the whisper of spirit guiding your path right now. If this message resonates, leave a comment and claim it, and be sure to subscribe and share so others can receive their daily guidance as well. The daily energy snapshot for January the 28th. So today's energy marks a shift from anticipation to conscious release. The atmosphere supports clarity after a long period of mental and emotional strain. There's a sense of awakening momentum now, where decisions were made internally are ready to be lived externally. This is the day where perspective changes everything. The energy focuses on courage, honesty with self, and choosing forward movement over revisiting the past. So our daily spirit question: what am I finally ready to leave behind so I can move forward freely? And our openers today, our tone setters, is Commander Ashtar. And this is leadership activation. And her message is, it's time to evolve. Trust your ability to guide others. You are ready. You are a leader. It's time to evolve. And we have prioritize self-care. 24. This reduces to 6. So this is about balance, allowing yourself to receive, letting others support you, right? You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. We have the master number 44 showing up. You will manifest what you need. So this expresses gratitude. So express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Now we have be honest with yourself. Acknowledge the truth. Angels support necessary change. So look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength and take good care of yourself. Focus only upon the true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So be honest with yourself about what you want, what you desire, what you need. The support is there waiting for you to ask, to acknowledge it, to be honest with yourself. Then we have I am awakening. So this is alignment. This is divine orchestration in motion. So you may see 1111 today. This confirmation, that'll be confirmation of this reading. Okay, so the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. So the tone is unmistakable today. It's awakening leadership. It's self-honesty and balance before the next expansion. So let's move into the main reading now. So we begin the reading with the main energy, which is the 3 of Wands. Surprise, surprise. If you've watched any of my readings, you'll know in the last week, this 3 of Wands have been bouncing to different placements on every reading. It hasn't missed a day in the last week, I'm sure. It's been a few days. Okay, so this is very important. This is highlighted here today. So it's been tracking through the readings. It's been moving from placement to placement. And now it's returned back as an anchor again. That tells us this is not delay. It's alignment in progress. The Three of Wands keeps showing up because you're still standing at the edge of expansion, watching what you've already set in motion begin to respond. This is manifestation that requires patience and confidence, not doubt. Okay? So if you're doubting, this is not a card to doubt. This is a card of confirmation, right? This is an inner knowing. Okay? And this is why this Three of Wands keeps showing up. It's alignment in progress. So we begin the reading with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man shows the period you've been in. It's a pause, a surrender, a new perspective. You didn't stop because you were stuck. You stopped because your soul needed to see things differently. Right? In real life, this may feel like you're waiting, you're holding back, or you're questioning. But it's purposeful. It's needed. Right? It's gaining you new perspective. And immediately following that, we have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords confirms something very clearly, that the phase is over. This is an end of mental exhaustion, overthinking, repeating disappointments. The cycle is spiraling. Like, there's no rival here. It's complete. This is full stop, not a comma, a period. It's an end. And it comes right after the Hanged Man, after the perspective. Now next we move to the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups bringing emotional openness back online, right? The cups refers to your heart chakra, right? It's emotions. So it's telling you the heart is reawakening after such mental heaviness. Right? This is a return of hope, creativity, romance, or even emotional expression. You may notice yourself feeling inspired again. You may notice yourself feeling softer or willing to believe in something you thought you could never believe in again. Suddenly, you're starting to believe in it once more. So this is hope. This is hope and belief in love again. So next the Sun appears again. Okay, so the Sun was the opening card in yesterday's reading. So you can see how it's every day the energy moves through and takes different placements in the reading. Right? It's like it is guidance through the matrix every day. Right? One day leading to the other. Right? So the Sun appears again, but notice where it is here now, okay? The Sun opened the reading yesterday, but today it's in the center. And this is huge, right? This tells us happiness and clarity are no longer a promise. They're becoming a lived state because it's in the center. The Sun here says that you are no longer chasing the light. You're standing right in the middle of it. You're standing in the light. Following that is the Strength card. Now, the Strength card, this is quiet, embodied power. This is not force or proving. This is resilience. This is compassion. This is inner confidence. You've been through enough that you don't need to defend your growth anymore. Then we see the Five of Cups showing up. And this one is followed by the Five of Pentacles, side by side. So these together show the last echoes of lack and disappointment, emotional loss, and material insecurity. They are being acknowledged so they can be released. Today you may recognize how far you've come simply by seeing what you no longer identify with. You don't identify with this anymore. This is not who you are anymore, and you recognize that. So you may acknowledge that today, how far you've come, and a realization, like the Hangman here. It's a perception. It's a way of looking at things. It's a way of understanding in a different way. So this is why the reading moves right to the Fool. And the Fool is a new beginning, a clean slate. It's faith restored. It's It's not naive, it's brave. You're choosing to step forward without dragging the past with you. This is brave. You're leaving that behind, and that's a conscious choice. And finally, we have the Eight of Cups, or the Eight of Chalices. And this seals that message, that you're walking away. And you're walking away not in defeat, but in self-respect. You're leaving behind what no longer fulfills you emotionally or energetically. It's not loss, it's liberation. You're leaving it behind intentionally. You're making an intentional choice, right? These emotions doesn't serve you anymore. You're not going to let those emotions control you anymore. You've taken back your power. This is the Commander Ashtar. This is the leadership activation power. This seals it. This is finding your self-respect. So we have some number patterns here. Well, the Three of Wands. Now, this is a manifestation cycle still unfolding, right? It's timing aligning. And this one keeps showing up because of that. This is a cycle of manifestation. And it keeps moving around through the reading. Okay, we have the Two of Fives. Two of Fives. Okay, so we have 2 5s here, which is the transition out of lack. The Sun is moved to the center, which is the embodiment of joy, not anticipation, but joy. We have 1 1 1 1, which is awakening and alignment confirmed. We have the Ten of Swords, which is a definite ending. Okay, so today, the daily intention: I honor my awakening, release what is complete, and step forward with strength and faith. That's going to be your daily intention. So January 28 marks the true turning point. What once felt heavy, disappointing, or lack has reached its end. Okay? You have learned what you needed to learn. You've gained a perspective you needed to gain. And now the light you were moving toward is standing with you. Okay? This is awakening lived, not conceptual, but lived. This is leadership, this is balance, and manifestations are no longer ideas. They are in real time. They are active states. You're embodying this state now. And as you walk away from what no longer fulfills you, you're creating space for what is meant to meet you next. This is why this keeps showing up, the Three of Wands. Okay? You're continuing right now to manifest. You've done the work. It's no longer an idea anymore. This is an active state. You've embodied this. So, congratulations. This is beautiful. I mean, this is where you wanted to be. This is where you were walking toward. And you've reached this state. You've embodied this state. You're no longer chasing it. You're embodying it. You're living it, right? You've created space for what is meant to meet you next. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for joining me this morning. And remember, Spirit meets you the moment you become present. If this message is aligned with your heart, subscribe and return to your 5-minute 5 a.m. spiritual signpost reading. Until tomorrow, stay aligned, stay open, and may Spirit guide your steps today. Love and blessings.